1 year ago today, Liz Truss became the leader of the Conservative Party and was primed and ready to be the Prime Minister Britain truly needed. She was determined to defeat the economic establishment and deliver real growth to our faltering economy of 2.5% annually through cutting taxes and deregulation. She was determined to beat the woke blob and stop the snivel service frustrating small c conservatism at every turn. But within days, despite securing an overwhelming mandate from Conservative members, it was clear Truss was not going to be allowed to succeed. As the only real Conservative left in the room, she knew she was doomed. In the second anti-democratic coup within months, a globalist cabal, using the British mainstream media, allowed Tory MPs to install the man they'd always wanted in the job, Rishi Sunak. And the UK's opportunity for a once-in-a-generation economic reset was lost, ushering in, I think, the near certainty of a Labour-led socialist coalition from hell. Now, look, I happily concede, she does too. Truss got a lot wrong. She went too fast. She didn't properly communicate her changes. But that didn't matter because she was never going to be allowed to succeed, which is chilling in terms of its repercussions for British democracy. Even economic experts concede the reaction to the Truss Kwarteng mini-budget was hysterical. So why does she think she was forced out? Well, in the past year, Truss has done very little, but is gathering her strength to take on the anti-growth coalition. In her only major set-piece UK television interview since leaving Downing Street, she explained it to me like this. I wondered if you had heard these comments from the former Bank of England Governor Mervyn King this week, who said the reaction to your mini-budget was, quote, hysterical.
The reason I did what I did is I believed there was an urgent situation. The British economy hadn't been growing for years and years and years. People's incomes weren't going up. We weren't attracting the businesses, the investment, the dynamism that we all want to see. And what does that ultimately mean? It means people are able to afford, better places to live. I do believe it had the support of the public and of Conservative Party members. The problem is there is a groupthink around what I call the economic establishment that is very set in its ways about the current policy, which is high taxes, massive size of government. I mean, do you know that 47% of GDP is now spent by the government? I don't think that's the way you get a dynamic economy. I don't think that's the way you help businesses.
Indeed. Now, look, Trussonomics was not launched successfully or sensibly, but trust me, it was never going to be allowed to succeed. As the economist Julian Jessop wrote of her mini-budget in the Daily Telegraph just this week, there was nothing here that should have triggered a market crisis. The MSM will still try and tell you today that every problem faced economically as a result of Truss. They are lying to you. We have been cheated out of a reforming Prime Minister who could have saved broken Britain. And I'm still not over it.